A few years ago, a developer called Supergiant Games released a game called Bastion. For the most part, everyone loved the game and it was the indie darling of the industry. Last week, they released their second game titled Transistor. It is similar to their first outing with Bastion, though there are some major differences. The overall tone and feel of the story is generally the same, though instead of the game being narrated by the stranger like in Bastion, it's narrated by an actual character in the game, which is your sword. Though the stranger was a character in Bastion, he was just indirectly telling what was going on. The narrator in this game is actually actively involved in everything you do. Like Bastion, it does have quite a lot of lore and story you can look into, though it's not really necessary to continue the game. I only got really the basic parts of what was going on in the story. As far as the gameplay goes, there are two ways of playing. You can just go all-out action with all of your abilities and just press the button and make it happen. Or you can go into this planning phase, which involves a lot more strategy. And once you execute that strategy, it plays it out, though very fast. And there's a cooldown before you can enter that planning stage again. I never really found myself using the action-oriented way of playing, mainly just the strategy. I just felt like the enemies moved way too fast for me to just lash out at them. So I think the game does tend to lean you towards the strategy element, though the way you attack is completely customizable. You'll only get a few powers in the beginning, but as you level up, you'll get more powers and be able to combine them. And there are a lot of different combinations you can go through. And I can tell everybody's going to play this game differently depending on what kind of playstyle they like. I was playing this game around the same time as my friend Hirasashi, and he was using powers that I never really used. And by the way, each power has lore about a person in the world. So with what I said earlier about story, you can unlock more lore every time your power levels up. So if you really want to know everything about the game, you can just level up and you'll find out about it. And it's not intrusive at all, so if you don't care about lore, you can just play through the game without ever knowing about it. One thing that is really good about this game though is the presentation. It's a very beautiful game. It has really nice pre-rendered backgrounds and the sprites are as good as Bastion's. And like with Bastion, the music in this is incredible. Just the overall sound design in general is incredible. Now this game is shorter than Bastion, it's only about 4 to 5 hours, depending on if you try to plow through it or not. Though it does have this hub that have training missions, and when you level up, like I said, you unlock more lore about the game. So it does have a bit of replayability, and you can experiment with the different powers. Overall, the game is really good. I'm not sure if it's better than Bastion, but it's damn close. Right now it's available on Steam on PC, and I believe the PSN store on PlayStation 4, but not PS3. I'm not sure if it's on both. It might be on both. It's kind of odd because Bastion was on Xbox Live, and it took a while for that to come out on PC. But it seems like now every indie developer is like, let's go to PC first. So yeah, right now it's available for $20, which I think it's worth it. Just for the presentation alone. If you've played the game, tell me what you thought in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share it. And be sure to subscribe for videos I upload every week. And if you're feeling really generous, check out my Patreon page. And as always, thank you for watching.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Well, by now we're getting a bit used to winter. We're like soldiers in the middle of a campaign, growing hardened to discomfort and better